All right, here we go. Hey, what's going on?
That was really loud.
He didn't even fucking budge. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Raka, and I'm coming to you guys with a new series for our YouTube channel called Nuke of the Week. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to be playing Nuke gameplays from the members of UnrL Gaming, and we're going to be interviewing the members whose clip it is and asking them questions about their gaming experience and everything like that. So, uh, today I'm joined by UnrL Gaming's head of design, UnrL zOptimus. Hey, there's a lot of loud noise that's coming from your mic.
My mic. God damn it,
God.
Tiger. Shut up.
No, the TV.
Lauren, shut the door. Shut the door.
Damn it. So today I'm joined by UnrL zOptimus. He's the head of design for UnrL Gaming, and he's been a good friend of mine for about 3 years. And he has his own YouTube channel. It's gonna be listed in the description below. So with that being said, let's start off with our questions. How's it going, Optimus?
Doing good. How are you doing, CJ?
I'm doing pretty good. So I gotta ask you, how long have you been playing Call of Duty?
Um, I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. I used to be a Halo fiend until one of my buddies turned me into a Call of Duty fiend. Playing Search and Destroy and Modern Warfare 2. So since that series been out around December, beginning of January is when I picked up a copy and actually started playing it. Um, I guess what you can say full time. I got many and many hours on just that game alone playing Call of Duty.
Okay, nice. So, what kind of content do you post on your YouTube channel?
Content wise, I post anything that I find valuable that other people may want to watch. If it's trolling, which I haven't done any yet. Nuked out gameplay from Call of Duty. That seems to be a hot topic. Just trying to get that calling card because even some of the greatest people can't even get to it. I'm on the road to doing that. Eventually, soon, I'm going to start bringing comedy, more of the trolling side. Hopefully, with other UnrL members and things like that, or partnering up with other people that may want to do something similar to that. So, what happened? Because there's a lot of background noise.
He said, "Get you back." All right. So, Optimus, tell us a little bit about your future and content and graphics design.
Graphics design basically is a hobby that I've been doing for the last few years, just slowly getting better at it. Helping other people with their work and getting their Twitter and YouTube and stuff done. Hopefully, in the future, I can get my work out to more and more people and hopefully spread the word of what I can do. And that's really about it. It's just something that's fun to do. To see your work on other people's work, and it's just a good feeling to actually know that you've done something to help achieve somebody else.
Sounds good. So, as I said, everybody, Optimus is a part of UnrL Gaming. He's head of design. Um, how did you come across UnrL Gaming when you joined, and what made you want to join?
I was playing Black Ops 2. It was, I don't recall what month it was. I want to say November, December, shortly after it was released. I was playing with a bunch of my friends where I lived. I went to high school with, and we just finished up a match, and um, I get a message from somebody named EG Stigma, and it was like, hey, we're in this gaming community. We're looking for people that want like to try out. We're ranked top 10 or whatever it said in there. And so I was like, I told my friends, I was like, I'll give it a shot just to see, what I can do and stuff like that. So I joined in the lobby, and we decided to play. I think it was hardpoint domination, something like that. And we just played a few games, and then eventually after that, I got invited in, and it's been like that ever since.
And I think I remember playing with you, and I was like, yo, How is this guy killing everybody? This guy is destroying us. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, the first time I actually heard you rage was the very first game we played with each other. I think I was on top of the team, and if I remember, you was like, "How is the tryout doing better than all of us?" That's all I remember, and I kind of chuckled at that one. So, but it was a very fun tryout, and it was actually fun to play with all the people back then.
Would you say that you're enjoying being a member of UnrL right now, even
Yeah,
though we're down to low numbers?
I mean, numbers don't really count. It doesn't really mean anything. It's really the people that is really committed and dedicated in being in the community. You can have thousands and thousands of members, but it doesn't mean anything without loyalty or commitment to the community. I
Yeah.
mean, you can have somebody to say that they're in UnrL, but they don't do nothing for UnrL. They're just saying that they're in it. I mean, you look at Optic, Phase, and all that. They actually stay together. They're really loyal to each other, and they help each other out. Where other people, you would say that they're a part of something, but they just go out and do their own thing. Just to say that they're a part of something doesn't mean that they're loyal. They're loyal or committed to that, to what what UnrL is. So low members just means that either we're starting up or we just really want really committed people to the community, and that's just what we are.
All right, that sounds good. So, now we're gonna jump more into the gaming side of things. We've learned a few personal things about Optimus, but now I'm gonna ask you. I mean, this new gameplay. Everybody's dying to know what kind of class are you using? What is your class setup?
Very basic class setup. I think I was actually going for SMG Diamond at the time, which I'm still going for now. Was the VMP class setup? I was running grip, stock, quick draw, and I believe that's it for the attachment side. I know for perks I was running Ghost, Scavenger. I recently just picked up Scavenger when I ran that class, and it was actually very useful in me getting the nuke. And then I was also running Death Silence because you gotta have Death Silence because if I hate hearing my own footsteps and it irritates the hell out of me. Plus, you can hear the surroundings a little bit more better with Death Silence. So I was rolling with that, and that's really about what my class setup was.
Well, there you have it, guys. That is one setup that you'll be able to use to go for your very own nuke. We're gonna have a ton more of these setups coming every Monday. So, what are your favorite streaks to run for a really high scoring game?
It depends on the game type and how the lobby is played. If we're playing against really good competitive people, then I tend to use a lot more supportive, lower end kill streaks, kind of like the counter UAV, the UAV, and possibly like the lightning storm or the hell missile. Um, but if I know that we have a I wouldn't really call it a noobish lobby, but if I know that we can get our high kill streaks on that lobby, then I'm probably running like Rolling Thunder, Rafts, and actually the third kill streak will probably be up for grabs. It's really whatever I'm feeling at the time. But it's for sure Rolling Thunder and Raps. You got to have those two at least on. Because I mean it's just a daily kill streak, especially when you're playing hardpoint or domination. When you get Rolling Thunder, then you know they're going to be spawning in that area. You can just light that one area up. And the Raps is more for like free roaming kills, like team deathmatch or quick or quick link. Is it quick link?
Uplink.
Uplink, man. It's for
Close enough.
uplink, or the one where you're doing the robot. Where you're escorting the robot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So, um, pretty much when we play together, uh, Optimus plays with us all the time. When we play together, if we have a full team, we're usually running support streaks because it's extremely hectic. If we're all running streaks like he was just saying, it's nuts. There, you can't get any kills. So we usually all run support so we can see where everybody's at, and we usually try to go for nuclears. Um, so I got to ask you, what kind of gaming gear do you use when you're playing on Xbox, playing Call of Duty?
As far as headset wise, these right here are my HyperX Cloud 2s. They're 7.1 surround sound for PC, but I have them hooked into my Midsamp Pro by Astros to convert the sound over. So I get surround sound no matter what. But that's far as sound wise, microphone wise, this has a built-in headset that's detachable, but the quality on it is not really the best. And what I'm using now is really a really sensitive microphone, which is the Blue Snowball. Soon I will probably be upgrading to the Yeti, which has a better sound quality and a lot better for my YouTube channel as well. When it comes to controller wise, I use my Ducky here.
He's got the Ducky. Sponsored by Ducky Customs, Unreal Gaming. Let's go, baby.
So I
I got the
use.
Ducky too.
So I got the very first. I can't really say very first custom, but the one thing that nobody else has in Unreal that Ducky was able to help me out with was actually the God button, which I don't know if you can be able to see, but it actually has my logo on the God button itself. So he was able to hook me up with that, which I thought was pretty cool. But overall, the Ducky, compared to the regular Xbox controller, I it took me a day or two to get used to the back buttons and jumping and shooting and meleeing and stuff like that. But overall, it's really firm. It's not as heavy as the Xbox controller, which I kind of like. Even though it's the exact same thing with a few minor details, it's actually really. I love the look of it. I was trying to go for like the mimic of the Ali A controller. Um,
Yeah.
so I think he nailed it pretty damn good as far as the color wise and the scheme, especially the grips. The grips on it is really nice. It's similar to the same texture as the front faceplate, but it still has a little grippiness on the side. So your hands won't really sweat that well, and I mean overall it's just a really good controller.
Yeah,
Um,
I love mine.
I don't use I don't use
Control freaks?
thank you. That's what I was thinking of. I don't use them primarily because I haven't really went out and bought any to even try to wear. It's not saying that I'm against them or anything like that, but preferably I kind of like the way it is now. I mean, I've had people tell me that control freaks are really good, helps with the aiming, the quickness and stuff like that, which I haven't tested out, but maybe eventually I'll get around to buying some. Um, and gaming wise, that's really about it. I mean, I have a PC to do all my streaming and recording with. I have the webcam I have a triple display setup to help me with streaming and recording and doing all these multiple things all at the same time. And yeah, that's about it.
Very nice, very nice. And we're also actually in the process of getting our own team controller created. It has our dragon logo on it. You'll be able to have our gamer tag on it. It's going to be absolutely epic. I can't wait for it. Um, so this is my final question. What would you recommend the average COD player to get the upper hand on the public scene as far as pub stomping?
Well, I mean, first of all, you got to be consistent with what you do. I wouldn't say pub stomping is a talent. It's more of a trade that you learn. Some people are naturally born with the trade to do it, but it's not really talent that gets you where where pub people are. It's really consistency. Going out there and be able to consistently know where people are spawning, where how to keep the accuracy on that Vesper. Because very first time of me using that Vesper, that aim was all over the place. I'm shooting people, and my gun's doing this, but then
Yeah.
you're watching people like Nate Shot, Ali A, and all those big time YouTubers, and when you're looking at it, it's like they must have like Autobot on because the gun is like dead centered and they're killing people super fast. So it's all about being consistent. Find the weapon that you feel comfortable with, finding the perks that you feel comfortable with, and finding the attachments on that gun. I love the Shiva. That gun is excellent with 5 attachments on it. I mean, I got 100+ game kill with the Shiva and no perks. But the thing is it just shoots too slow, and I can't run around a lot with it. I just happen to be playing, uplink and watching, just watching that side where everybody was running to, and I didn't really have to move that much. They just kept coming to me, so that's how it is. But I just think that being comfortable with what your class is already set up, practice around, practice what gun you feel comfortable with, that you can maneuver with, that you can do absolutely good with, and just keep running with it over and over and over. And over time, you will start to learn the gameplay. You'll eventually start only playing hardpoint. Then you'll know the hard points, the rotations. Then you'll know, well, if I go to this hard point, then that means they're gonna be coming from this side. It's all about being consistent. It's all about learning the game and adapting to the gameplay itself within the game.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. If there's anybody, any new Call of Duty players, any average Call of Duty players, and you're trying to step your game up, feel free to hit us up. We just started a UnrL Gaming community division within UnrL Gaming, where basically it's our fan base combined with people that want to get better. And UnrL Magician, he definitely wants to help people get better, and he wants to bring more pub stars into the scene. Um, that's pretty much everything. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely hit that sub button, leave a thumbs up, and if you have any comments, leave a comment down below the video, and we can go from there. But we're going to be posting Nuke of the Week every Monday. If you guys come up with any other ideas for videos, then feel free to let us know. Rocka out!
See you guys.